Very hectic to make this 2v2 happen over here. Checking if all the players are around. You can check completely here. Boar is building a camp. This building a camp. Also unpaused. Yeah, I didn't really mind about that. Like, we're just... I just want to see any game. Happy for everyone who joins. A bit weird, like, what all the happenings were. That we in the end now ended up with a 2v2. But I'm very happy we have it on the line here. Everybody connected and we're in now. Really nice, really nice. We have Deadway, Magnus. Team now, right? We can read their team chat. Oh, we can read their team chat. So yeah, Magnus and Deadway in the same team here. Wolf and Lion. You would say those animals are pretty close to each other. So yeah, seems like it. Can always do the game with the perspective too. Just scouting the first tiles. We have a few wolves here for Magnus, and he might be pretty happy to know that he even has a shipwreck over there. Lion spawn. Oh, I don't know. Oh. I think this is not good, right? At least not for that what I do. Having two pawns there right next to each other is actually pretty bad. While what I do is not really meta, so going for relic or stuff would be most likely a little better there. We have Zerg over here. With yeah, same spawn as Magnus over there. So 3 iron plus the shipwreck means most likely getting a pretty early berserker here, which should be pretty helpful for Bashpop, who doesn't really care too much about it because he has the Boar clan. Boar clan can just go for tiles if they are populated by wolves by playing a little bit of an extra cost there for like 10 food per wolf extra. So not gonna be too much in a hurry here of getting cleared. We already took the wolf tile over there. You know, but I mostly would always try to go for the low first, but I don't know if that's really that necessary, right? You're gonna get a little bit of food here later on to go for the lore anyway, so not gonna lose too much. Iron is going up for Magnus. He already cleared out shipwreck, so he could think about going for the shipwreck pretty soon, which should give him the gold. Go for the berserker. Did I clicking all these buttons above, please? I tried already. Like, we have the players button. There we can see the view out of, like, the view from the players here, basically. We could also go for example here on Bashpop and go for Spectator. If we click here, we go into the player's view, basically. We can now see what Bashpop sees. We can jump into his lore tree, like, yeah, different ways to look into the lore tree there. Pretty nice. We could just jump over to Magnus here and have the same thing. Now we have the wolf lore tree in front of us, and obviously also over to Deadway and see the lore tree of the Lion clan. So you can see basically what they can see in game also with picking this here. You can try to click fees, it won't work, but it still comes up. And I can see the buildings that they could build. That's also pretty nice. So if you want to explain something, you usually have everything at your hands here. Here you also have the diplomacy screen, where you can see, check a lot of other stuff. Obviously we have the resources over there. Here we can see the victory conditions. You can also just open it up with V, like usually, right? Here with players you can change the player stats. At the players here you see it's player stats with basically all the graphs you already know, basically out of life, which is pretty cool generally, of course. Like all the stuff you could need. If you click here on resources, this here will change. You will then not see the resources anymore. Oh no, yeah, you can just take it out, but you can go for military, and then you see the population of each clan, plus what warband they have and which. Like, they will also be shown here if you have 3 warriors, 5 extras or something. And yeah, we can hide the complete UI and just soak it all in. You got it, sister. You got it. So yeah, basically everything you could really wish for, to be honest. Like, I'm having a great time with this. Of course, there are a few things that would be pretty nice. Like I said, would be pretty cool if multiple people could actually spectate. That would be generally pretty nice, because especially if you have like a tournament final or something, you would like to have like multiple spectators on there, right? Obviously, there would be other ways to also realize that. Like, if one player is in the game and streams it, basically, you could maybe take the footage of them, but it's not as nice as having full control over yourself. While I can imagine that if you have like 5 casters on here, that is pretty loady on the game. If you're with 5 casters in here and everyone can move and do what he wants, like, I feel like this is pretty tough on the server or the game itself. But it's the mode itself. I don't really... I'm not really finding spots where I could say that I dislike it. Here's our brush. Running around that way. Throwing out the heart, probably also just got cleared. Over here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's look at the lore trees here. We have Weaponsmith for Magnus, Dark Rush, Weaponsmith. So both going mid-tree first. Maybe aiming for early spoils so they can clear up the wolves there. 100% sure. Because Sharp Access is also pretty good lore, especially in the early game. Makes you a lot more flexible, you can get your farm a little earlier, makes you eco a little better, obviously, since you want to ride one with camp for a while. You want to be fine with that. Attacked by another wolf there. Find it. Oh, you told the other team. You told the other team. You lose the wolf there though. Vex is worse than 4 mid-low. Yeah, maybe. It's a complete different strategy, right? Strategy, just go full all-in. While, I don't think that's a bad strategy. I like very aggro plans and how they play out. I feel like filtration is still very good. Magnus over here. The wolves. Pretty good. Getting another ruin there. I see no dock for now. Third brush. Also not a dock. Went for a trading post. I don't know if I question that. I like going for my boats. Whatever feels too good. We thought that were a one. Something like that. Not sure. Also, you can trade in the market, so maybe that's something there. But you're never really going lower free. So. Because when you trade, you really want to have coinage. Yeah. 100% more crowns is just very important. And you will never get that. You will either try to get filtrations or invader early. Legendary heroes, I think it's what you really do. Invader is more for me, I guess. It can still very well work though. If you rush somebody really early and he doesn't expect it and you got an invader, you can really take them out of their river. For the farm here. Yeah, pretty good food setup here for Bashbok. 3 food buildings here already. We're taking advantage of it, I feel like, yes. Definitely keep the eye on here. Okay, okay. Are they planning to switch tiles there? Not too sure. House of War. Red mid-tree. Yes. Red mid-tree. For now. For now. We'll see if they will go full route here towards legendary heroes, or if they are gonna switch over to the upper tree now. I feel like most players are still playing the upper tree. Oh, we can even switch through the lore trees over here. This is really nice. Yeah. Or that way here on the wolf. On the lion. Means he's gonna be focused on markets. Not having one yet, but there's the first one coming up, and oftentimes they're gonna be able to upgrade tiles anyway. On the line again, which can be pretty weird, is that they have the livability on each tile. So if I, for example, build a wood camp on a lion tile, I can theoretically put 5 woodcutters on it, because this is the livability for this tile. You can raise the livability on tiles by building a tavern. Will raise it by 1. You can develop the tile that will raise it by 1. You can upgrade the tavern in either... Oh, yeah, I can't click that button here, but I could either upgrade that in a hostelry that would give all surrounding tiles 1 livability, or I could upgrade it into something else, and then it would give 1 livability to only the tile that is. Not the name. Which upgrade are we getting there? Warrior upgrade. Definitely getting more meta. What's the third lore? Straight mid-tree. Straight mid-tree madness here. What is going on for Zarkrush? Let's see what's the answer to that. If we're gonna see a field ration against mid-tree wolf. Oh yeah. Actually more interesting for the main part of the game, sorry. Not that I still had that there. Yeah. Extra upgrade here also for Zarkrush, so this is definitely something different. Makes me feel like Zarkrush is also going to go for a more aggressive route. I really want to see what's his third lore. I got a feeling that it's military strategy. Well, I'll trade. Good stuff, standard stuff. Trying to trade with the giants over there. Already getting up the first market. He's already trading with them. This trade will most likely change over to stone at some point. Usually a lot easier. Oh yeah. He's got it another tile for him. Yes, that's nice, so they can slowly see more and therefore also clear more. Yes, now adding a dock here. Well, they had the ruin and the shipwreck there early in the start. So looking for late gold here. Doesn't seem all too bad. Definitely going for the market here, not trading anything or something. Maybe even just for more flexibility. Because people out of the dock are pretty rough to take out, so some people even prefer merchants just to have them a little bit like faster around if you need them. Wait, it's really getting pop here, am I around? 17 pop. Definitely first there. 17 pop for that way here. I felt like it's looking pretty crowded around here, doesn't it? Looking hella crowded. If we switch over to this map here, we can even see like every single one of their villages as a little dot, which is pretty interesting. We can see from each other. Bash Bob has not upgraded. Scout camp yet. Yeah, that way. That should not be upgraded. You know what exactly it does again when it upgrades. That was for the line. It should have 3 slots then though. Let's blast you. So Crush. A little forward here, should really watch out. Magnus has the upgrade on the warriors. Means one time, one overextension and you're gonna lose your chief. It doesn't count for Magnus though. Bird Rush just right now, only with the extra upgrade. Here's the warrior upgrade coming in. I take everything back. He's going for double upgrade here, which I am like generally a fan of. You're gonna give all these upgrades to your berserker, and if you plan to go mid-tree, going to check. And legendary heroes can be very, very important. Having a lot of upgrades on him. He's gonna attack a little bit faster, and he's gonna hunt, for example. Like Having to do here with the leadership tree, with armed wing of the clan, you will get your war chief will benefit from all the weapons that you forged. So you will get the chase from the warriors, so your war chief can chase basically, which is already pretty neat. Plus, he will attack a little bit quicker because of the extra upgrade, which is also pretty neat. The gold production is going up for that way here. Definitely going for a gold strategy. Upgraded this one to a Halstery, and this is actually, yeah, this is the one that gives an upgrade to all adjacent zones. This is why he has 5 livability over here to 6. Still looking mighty fine there. Still looking mighty fine. Of the wolves up there. And we can see Magnus wants to make a move. Sit in general chat. It's not a team chat here. This is everyone can read it. So telling everyone he would be ready. Fishbook must be stunned. What they can see. They have an upgraded camp now. You know what's up. That way. Yeah, the bird scouted a lot. The bird scouted a lot. Yeah, that way we'll need to up the scout soon. Yeah, you could be able to do that. There's a lot of wood and stone. I feel like they should be able to. Bob up there, not taking it too serious right now. Just doesn't feel all too threatened after feeling. Magnus saying he's ready. Having a wolf on your own team, it shouldn't make you all too anxious though. Zerkers is doing a great job till now. Legendary heroes, and Invader. He is definitely ready. That way scouted, because the scout upgraded now. And 2 out, they're just vibing right now though. But he is on it. What's the problem? I don't know. It seems like a bug, right? He has the livability. But if he sends the... That's kind of bad. He has no wood anymore. To send all people out of the tile for once. Rebuilding anyone? Over here. Need to break down a lot though. One more house and he should have it. That's a tough one. New one is going up on the same tile though. I think that's a little ambitious, but honestly, like I'm telling him how to play around the bug. I clearly also have no clue with. Easy peasy. Got himself out of it. We go on like nothing happened. Nobody got robbed this game. No bugs happening. Everything is going great for literally everyone. Graded lumber camp there. Minus. It's rough. It's rough, definitely. Let's see. The mighty power of the lion can still be enough. Like gold is still looking pretty good, but I know like Northgard is a strategy game, obviously, right? So definitely throws you off a little bit having to deal with something like that. I don't know what kind of bug were that be like. Personally didn't have something like that for a long while. Nice. Going for the kobolds here. Did he lose the warrior? Check the military. 5 for both. Same-ish. Okay, the bird is scouting more. How they scouted until now. It's relatively good. It needs the main tile of bash pop, but other than that, it looks pretty open. This probably seems pretty important. Is but bash pop really not stressing it too much. He's more focused on his eco still. Got the feeling. Getting here, the warrior upgrade, yeah, he's more or less ready. Just gotta know which warband he has for. That could be a little higher, but his quickly build has more. Yeah, he's more getting ready than trying to see what the others do, which shouldn't be too bad, honestly. Be a good idea. A lot of low units here, Magnus. I need to heal a bunch. No healers running right now. Would be really interested in what doing right now on the Lord tree. An invader? I think we knew that before, right? No, he went for coats. Coats on top of that. So everything just mid-tree. Interesting. All mid-tree madness. Of green, where could that be going? I feel like Magnus would not be too happy about that right now. Dirk. At 0 on gold. Sometimes growing. Absoluut vuur It's a little bit of a sketchy fight here. Magnus had the numbers. 6 against 5, yeah, more numbers for Magnus, but a lot of low units there. He would die in an instant. Big push in there, I don't know if he knows. Don't know if he sees. Ah no, he doesn't know that he can just push in there. I don't know if it's possible then if he didn't scout it, but I feel like I don't think it is possible. Zergrush coming in. Nothing happening here from that way side. Not yet, but it's the wolf. Like the wolves fighting against each other, right? You don't really want your teammate to instantly react to that. I think you got your time. Got champions. But the army is definitely better. Still lower though. Like they could. Oh, he could lose a lot here. This is the sketchy fight. The units are low, you have to constant tower fire. Ay. Uses the G. That's tough. That way is coming right in though. Maybe waiting for that way. In the call here. I don't think that you can expect Bashpop to get nothing right now. Yeah, a little bit of a feeding going on. Fortunate fight here. Berserk Rush, that he could take it on the tower with the tower and everything. Went pretty deep there. I feel like the army were better, but two warriors were still back there. Like they also counted within the army. Now the gold is looking pretty dire here for Magnus. Might not be easy to pull yourself back into it. Go for another dock here, even though it's a little sketchy with the shipwreck there. But you definitely need to have something to get you back in there. Ashbob, just stacking the gold coins. That way he's gonna push in. You gotta do something with that army. The best thing would be pressure. Getting down the tower there. Ashbob. What's the army? The army looks pretty good. Kobolds were just cleared by Zerg Rush. Army were, yeah, generally big enough to... I don't think this attacker is gonna be all too scary because, yeah, Bashbot can get army already. Question is if you really want to have your whole army to get low by the, like, get hit low by the kobolds just before you have a big fight, but with Bashbob also being kind of ready here, I feel like you can definitely do that. And the other way would basically just be to not take the kobolds at all, because most likely you're gonna push out here afterwards. Bashbob together. If you then didn't kill the kobolds before, you'd just realistically most likely never killing them. You have a big fight there. Will your army be big enough to kill the kobolds afterwards? Or will the game most likely already be over? I don't think. Edge. Okay. I'm getting into it. Control group things. Yep. It would be nice. Good army here. Good army. We have 6 and 7 against 4 and 2 right now. Could be more. Ashbob just got the old one. I didn't even have an eye on that. That is also a big game changer. I don't think Bashbob is really at his max right now. There's a lot of gold left. Fight is actually happening. Right. A lot of losses here for Magnus. I feel like that might be it. Yeah. That should be it. Good games though, good games though. Yeah, sad story here for Deadway for having this little incident happening. Definitely slowed him down by a lot. Losing like the upgraded woodcutter slot is hurtful. Yeah. Little bit I don't know how you could say it. Optimistic attack here by Magnus onto the tower tile. Maybe waiting for Deadway. I don't think we were all too aware that Deadway were actually like picking on with him and wanting to attack with him. That could have gone a little bit better, even though I think afterwards Backdrop still would have gotten a pretty good army out of there. So I don't think that were what made the game go south, right? You're gonna take out the game straight go south. I don't think. I think they before already were in a position where they needed to do something with pressure. Otherwise, I feel like Bashpop would have slowly ran away there, even though Deadway, of course, has the ultra late game with the line. I think Bashpop has like the 802 window where he can really do a lot. And you saw like having the giants there already at that point were pretty crazy. Look at the gold here, yeah. Bang. Deadway came along with it, but yeah, having the wood problem there obviously made it pretty tough. Something. I don't know if that has something to do with the beta here, or if that's a bug that is actually like around already. Would be a little sad, honestly. Yeah. Pretty cool game here. Enjoyed it. Yet again, having a great time with the spectator mode here and just checking out what the other players do. Very really cool. Hope you enjoyed it just as much. Yeah. I'm gonna go out for today.